Hey everyone, this is Ekayani from The Living Connection, and I promised you that I was going to do a follow-up video on exfoliation and the beautiful benefits of exfoliation. And today I have the talented and lovely Carla Lynn with an E, Hall with me here, who's kindly agreed. Say hello, Carla.
Hello.
Yay! So Carla has generously agreed to be the model for this exfoliation process. So why is exfoliation important? Exfoliation is important because as we get older, our cells slow down and they lose the ability to regenerate and renew themselves, which of course is what makes you look young. So obviously, you want to stay hydrated, you want to drink plenty of water, but you also want to exfoliate, once a week. It depends on the person. It could be twice a week. I wouldn't recommend it doing every day. You don't want to rub your skin, raw, and you want to use something really gentle. So today I'm going to be using on Carla, I don't know if you can see this, I'm going to be using a rice bran polisher. The rice bran polisher is wonderful because the beadlets are very small and very gentle, almost like grains of sand, or maybe even smaller than grains of sand. And rice bran is the beauty secret of women in Asia because it helps hydrate the skin and keep it moist and keep it smooth. So what we're trying to achieve when we exfoliate is that we want to slough off the dead skin because we want an even skin tone. We don't want blotchiness, and we want a healthy glow. Also, living in a big city like this, or even if you just happen to have skin that's naturally oily, you produce a lot of sebum, instead of squeezing, your pores and scarring and reinfecting your skin, essentially, this is a great way to gently lift off blackheads, whiteheads, and keep that skin breathing the way it should be. The other thing that exfoliation does is that it also prepares your skin to receive the other products that you're going to put on your skin. So in other words, you don't have this barrier of dead skin that the products have to try and fight through to penetrate. I'd also say that this is a great thing for guys, for shaving. They get the nicks, they get the cuts, they can get the ingrown hairs, the burning. This is a wonderful way, to kind of slough off that dead skin and actually prepare the skin for shaving without all the drama of nicking and cutting. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to do half of Carla Lynn's face, so you'll be able to see the difference, and she'll be able to see the difference between one side and the other side. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Okay. So here we go. So I'm just going to take a little of this. I've got maybe about a quarter's worth of rice bran polisher. Let's see. And I'm going to actually use my other hand so we can see what's going on here. I'm just going to use just a little water. Obviously, you would be doing this over the sink at home. How does it smell?
Smells good.
So again, this has papaya is also a natural exfoliator. So when you're doing this, you really want to get also into the crevices, here around the nose, the chin, the forehead. You see, I'm just gently rubbing in circular motions. The other thing that makes this different is that unlike most of the exfoliators that you find out on the market, the rice bran beadlets. The rice bran beads will be back in a moment. I'm going to have to edit this. Oops. All right. Presence of mind. I seem to be having a... There we go. Okay, and we're back. So what's great about the rice bran beadless is that it's not harsh like walnut shells or apricot shells. I love apricots and I love walnuts, and they're great for your skin and they're great for your brain, but they're not so good for your epidermis, because what happens is that it will actually damage the surface of your skin, and we don't want that. The other great thing, again, about this rice bran polisher is that it's going to hydrate the skin. So we want to exfoliate, but we don't necessarily want to strip the skin. You can open your eyes now. We don't necessarily want to strip the skin of all its moisture. So now that we've done that, see, let me get Carla to lean in a little bit here. Show one side, show the other side. Thank you. And now I'm going to remove this with a cloth. Obviously, if you're over a sink in your bathroom, you know, you're going to use your hands. Just gently splash this off. You want to be thorough about taking it off. Sometimes when you're doing it this way, if you don't happen to have the convenience of a sink, you want to really go over it a few times, because the beadlets do tend to get stuck. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go over this and do the finer parts of it. With the cotton, just to make sure that I get everything. Just to make sure I get everything here. So your skin should actually feel like it's breathing afterwards, right? Mm-hmm. So there you go. So let's take a look now. That's the side that we didn't do, and turn your face the other side, and that's the side that we did do. You see there's a difference there? Looks more even. How does that feel?
That feels good. It feels cool, but not stinging.
Exactly, exactly. So there, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you exfoliate with the rice bran polisher. This is a physical form of exfoliation. Of course, you can also use chemical peels and fruit acids, but this is a really great way and an easy way to do it at home. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, everyone.